I don't know the 100% off the top of my head, and I kind of like going in blind to some extent. So, glitch. For God's sake. Don't glitch on me, Zarude. Seriously, this squat is killing me. Guys, cramp for a collection challenge. Yes, hello, welcome everybody. Hope you're good. And the Verdant Wonders event has just begun here in Pokemon GO, bringing in a few things, and it's looking like a spicy event. So first and foremost, a big thank you to Andrew, aka the Wolverine, for the gifted Zarude ticket, Rogue of the Jungle. And this is only the second Zarude in the history of Pokemon GO you've been able to actually get. So we're going to get that completed today because I have had a sneaky peek on social media and seen that you can do it inside of a day if you grind. We've also got a brand new costume shiny to go and chase. Cottonee with a flower crown. You can evolve into Whimsicott. It's in the wild. We've got it on the nearby. We might run behind the camera to go and get our first encounter, and it's available through this field research task, Explore 1 kilometer. Unfortunately, it's lumped in alongside Marill and Vulpix as well. The other new thing is shiny Flabebe is now in the game. Unfortunately, I don't see a single one on the nearby at all. There are Flabebe showcases dotted around, but we're chasing not only the red flower that is our regional, but also the white and the orange ones, which is a bit more rare. So we have the ticket perks, which means that we can actually get boosted incense spawns, which is wonderful. So we're going to pop down a couple of incense and honestly just grind for today and see what we can actually achieve, because there is actually some decent Pokemon in this one. Shroomish is spawning, which is a boosted dust Pokemon, and there's lots and lots of different grass types, and those elemental monkeys are spawning globally. So if you haven't got the Pansear, Spore or Sage in your various different regions, this event is a cracker to go and grind for them. Hopefully doing as many field research tasks as possible, and we want to get that Zarude, and that is another Explore 1 kilometer over at the Grand Insignia Hall. The other thing is also Tapu Lele is now in the raid system, replacing Regice, which is vastly an improvement. One other thing to remember is that Flabebe shiny is actually very difficult to tell because its eyes change colour and then the base of the creature itself becomes purple, which on Flabebe is very difficult to notice, but that's our second one that we managed to pick up, which is great. Something else that I forgot I needed from this event is this thing. It's not shiny, but I need that shiny Cutiefly. It was released earlier this year. This scarily looks like it might be a skitty nest, which is a problem, but where is that Cottonee? Course is on the other side of the park, so let's venture in that direction, get a couple of routes in for the day. Oh, and possibly one final thing is that Zorua is a boosted spawn for the event, although I have to say it is the sort of some trainers might encounter. So that is really good because that's another shiny I don't have, so you can see why I'm quite excited for this whole event, and it runs until the 25th of March, which is Monday, 8 PM your local time. Zorua, please be shiny. Come on, nope. Still chasing that thing even after the 25-hour grind that we did for the Halloween event back in the day. Okay, it's the big moment. We finally found one of the costume Cottonee, and it's not shiny on our first check, but it is boosted at the moment, being the fairy grass type. Now, the last time I got one of these shinies was actually Go Fest Global 23, so it's been a fair while. I'm really hoping we're overdue for that shiny. This one is not good IV, but I wouldn't mind a hundo of this thing, because not everybody's a fan of costume shinies or costume Pokemon, but I am. I really do like them. They're a nice little variation, something extra to chase. But unfortunately now it's off the nearby. So now we can see Flabebe in the wild, which is great. So we've finally done the Explore 1 kilometer 3 times, and now prepare for disappointment. I knew it was going to be Vulpix. Expect to find Vulpix and Marill in these tasks constantly. The likelihood of you finding it, that's the only negative thing I've seen so far in this event from looking at people's reports from the Land Down Under, is the task for Cottonee is going to be so difficult to find because you're going to find those other two irritating spawns through that Explore 1 kilometer. And it's not like a task that you can just catch stuff, spin stops, etc. It is literally you have to walk a kilometer to complete it, and it's so frustrating. Collection challenge, this is something else I forgot we had to do, and you've got to evolve some stuff, so make sure you catch what you need and evolve it as well. However, I'm not going to waste your valuable time evolving stuff on camera because you've probably seen Bulbasaur being evolved to Ivysaur before, and I want to save the Cottonee for a bit later in case we get a shiny or 100%er of it. Fingers crossed on that. Look at this. We've got blossoming bushes. They've just popped up for me in the park, so more 3D stuff's coming through on the map overworld update, which is great. We've done the 5 research stuff, so we get some silver pineapple berries and some Pokeballs. We should really get better rewards for something that costs $8.90. That's a Seedars. Fantastic. Catch 25 gives you a Seedar. I was just going to say, I think we should get some better rewards physically for a ticket that costs you $7.99. It's quite an expensive ticket for Zarude. I know Zarude is a very hyped Pokemon, this is utterly awful. Not expecting the world, but I think getting raspberries and a little bit of dust and some TMs is not really cutting the mustard. So now we've got to explore 5 kilometers. This is the big page, really. 20 dark type and evolve 3 dark type as well. Finding dark types might be a little bit challenging. Thank goodness Poochyena spawning. Right, a bit of an update. Thank goodness somebody checked this for me. Is that if you take a snapshot of a wild Pokemon, that regular field research task can reward you Cottonee, and because of the way that the costumes are working, it rewards you the one with the flower crown on it. So Cottonee is in a few, I think, regular field research tasks that aren't event related. If you can find them, it might give you the costume on it. And Talkie Field Research task, catch 15 Pokemon as an event task is going to give you one of the elemental monkeys, which not everybody got them as shiny in the Go Fest of 2022. Okay, small revelation. Just did a catch 5 Pokemon task and it did actually give us a Cottonee of 285 CP, so it's not just an explore 1 kilometer, which I was looking at Elite Duck and a few other things at this current time when I'm filming early on Thursday morning. It hasn't been updated, so Cottonee might be available in all the different research tasks, or 2 different ones should I say. This one's a dead 3-star, but not shiny. Look out for the blue eyes. They have sort of milky blue eyes. That's the shiny. Fantastic news, there is a Zygarde cell. And there is Mateo, my mate. Lovely to see you. Let's actually be nice. Select a different, let's go bandstand and add. Have we got a nice event stickers? Not really. Wonderful. Let's go Cutie Fly, because why not? Where are we going to get our gift from this time? I'd love it if it was just next door, that'd be hysterical. Oh, Singapore! I'll have you. Thank you very much indeed. Right, we've got 3 quests to check. One is Marill for Explore a Kilometer. Seriously. I mean, there's Shundo potential with any of these, of course. But this one is the Cottonee. Nice. And I think that's, yeah, that was an Explore 1 kilometer. And the third one is a Cottonee. 290. We have picked up, because it's weather boosted, been quite a few good IV ones dotted around. So let's get those caught. We've whacked on Spatial Rend as well, and I recommend you do the same. Just gives you that extra reach, which is no bad thing. There was a Cottonee. It's not orange. We've sniped into a Tapu Lele locally done, and I don't remember the weather boosted hundo. The regular Tapu Lele hundo would be 1996. The weather boost I'm not so sure of. In-person raid and a rare XL candy, beautiful. Now, we've just been going around scoping the quests and getting them done, and actually, catch 5 Pokemon, not only is it a bit more common than explore 1 kilometer, but you do get Cottonee quite a lot from it, so could this be shiny? No, not shiny, but lovely with that new background. And actually, fun fact, Tapu Lele, when it was first released as the shiny last year, it's the only legendary raid boss on a regular rotation that I've had the shiny on the first raid of it. And while completing our final research task, there is a Cottonee, 294. What we actually have to also do, struggle to catch it apparently, we've got stage 2 completed of this, so we get some golden razzes, which I won't say no to for raid bosses, and this encounter is going to be Glaring Tiggergood. It could be worse. That's one of the best shinies in Pokemon in general. Important, not the shiny. You need to, as I said before, look for the milky eyes, because you're going to struggle to see the purple body on that as a shiny. Let's get some TMs that honestly, regular TMs, we're going to throw those away. I think they should make elite TMs more of a special research reward. Stage 3, spin 25 stops, power up by grass type and make an excellent throw. I think that's honestly very achievable. So let's try and go for the excellent straight away if it doesn't decide to jump on us, for goodness sake. Plenty of Pokemon to hit an excellent on. Tangela is a very good candidate. Ka-ching, there you go. Easy, and that's some Ultra Balls. Thank you very much. And let's also put some Stardust into our Hundo Skidoo that we got from a random trade, actually. So that's some dust completed, and then we can spin some stops, searching for more quests for Cottonee. Cottonee, or at least it can be shiny, that's all I'll say. But I do think the special research rewards should really, I know they're focused around grass and dart for Zarude, there's a grass and dart type, but I do think it should be more event focused. Maybe chuck in, you know, the elemental monkeys and Cottonee and that sort of thing, because that's not really the best research. 410 CP rang a bell from the previous event with the elemental monkeys, and yes, it is a 4-star 100% Panpour from the research task, which is amazing. Never ever going to say no. So in fact, I'm not even sure how many hundos of Panpour, or if any at all, I have. So that very well could be a brand new hundo. Let's go to Pokédex and see all. that is our very first 100% IV, I think. We don't even have a Hundo Cinepaw, so that's our very first 100% Panpaw from a research start. We just missed out on the Pansage there. The other thing, of course, Panpaw is not the regional here in the UK or in Europe. It's an American exclusive, so getting that one outside of its region is a very, very good bit of luck too. Well, we're still chasing down the specific Cottonee task as best we can, but scrolling on over to here, we have these stuff to complete. So there was like 5 super effective charge attacks to do, some other bits and pieces. Scraggy, that's actually a reasonably new shiny. It was only released, I think, in August of 2023, which we managed to pick up in New Jersey when we were there before New York Go Fest last year. We get our 2 premium battle passes and a bit of dust and a bit of XP. And now, the final stage. Win 3 raids, defeat 5 grunts. The 15 different species, you might actually have to do some regular field research tasks or do some random raids to collect those, because I'm not sure there are actually 15 different spawns. There might be. So, we get some Zarude candy and XL candy, and hopefully, Andrew, I'm hoping your gifted ticket can bring me a damn sight better IV1 than the one before. The last one we got was like 80%, pretty dead, and Zarude, anybody who doesn't know, it's only been available back in 2021 once. It is a very good Pokemon in Master League and an extremely decent grass type. I think it's like the best non-mega grass type in the game, or aside from Shadow, so it's very worthwhile picking up a good one if RNG is on your side. You have less than a week of Shadow Shiny Potential Bagon, Tentacle and Zubat in the Rocket Leaders, so go and chase them while they're still available, because on Wednesday the 27th of March at midnight, the Team Rocket Takeover part of this event kicks in. I know there's like a day in between it, this one finishing and the next one starting, but we'll get new Shadow Shinies from the Team Rocket Leaders and new Shadow Shiny Potential Grunts as well. So you've got like 6 days or less. That's like PvP but the wrong way around, so put it in the bin. Go and chase them while you can, because Bagon's seriously good, and we've got Bagon Community Day Classics, so if you can nab yourself a decent IV Shadow Bagon ahead of the Community Day, you'll be able to TM Frustration off of it during the Team Rocket Takeover, and then save it for a couple of weeks' time when Bagon will be able to evolve to Salamence with Outrage. This is the most jungle-esque place I could find in Walpole, because it fits the bill. We have just done a Shadow Scyther raid, and thanks to Ash, Adam Hayes, thank you very much to you two, and then the Shadow Scyther pulled in the 3rd and final winner raid, and we did find 5 grunts eventually. What I will say is I'm not going to do the classic kind of, oh my god, it was such a struggle to find 5 grunts in one day. There is a Team Rocket takeover coming, and this research, as you can see, is in the special tab. It is not timed. You are not going to lose this if you bought it at the end of this event, which is really, really nice to see. So you can kind of take your time with it, and then when you get the Team Rocket takeover on the 27th, that's when you go hard for the grunts. But this final encounter is going to glitch. Yep, what a surprise. That research glitch is really annoying if you can't tell. It's just, this is a new glitch. Oh, shiny Absol. Yo, what a nice pull from the research. Fantastic. I had no idea of the 100%er for an Absol from research. Andrew, we pulled in a shiny from your gifted ticket research. Thank you so much. That's amazing. I think the last time we got one of these Absols was actually when it had the Aviators for the Fashion Week. And we did a good old 24-hour grind. You can check that out at the end of this video if you so please. Fabulous. It's a 93 shiny as well. Yo, Andrew, are we content with this name? I think we're going to have to roll with that. I'll double check afterwards. But it does mean 3 XL candy for Zarude, and fingers crossed, I don't know the 100% off the top of my head, and I kind of like going in blind to some extent. So, glitch. For God's sake. Don't glitch on me, Zarude. Seriously, this squat is killing me. Please. 3rd time's a charm. Nope. Oh my god. Why? Why is it doing this to me? Please let me in the encounter. Okay, 1607. First of all, Zarude is a sick looking design. It's from Galar, it's from Generation 8. And Gen 8, if I'm not mistaken, is actually based on the UK. It's kind of like a UK area of Pokemon. So, apart from it jumping and attacking, I kind of like to get it in a regular Pokeball if possible. It is definitely possible with the worst throw on the planet. But there is Zarude, only the second one, 4 XL candy for the catch, and it's just as bad as the last one, 12, 14, 11. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, it could very well be exactly the same stats. Let's go to here. They're practically the same. Almost identical. There is literally 1 point of HP. Oh my god. You wait 3 years, and that's the result. We're going to name this the Wolverine, of course, because it was the gifted ticket research. Again, Andrew, thank you very much, but that is Zarude, ladies and gentlemen. Viewers completed. Special research done. Now masterwork Glimmers of Gratitude is going to take us donkey's years. But there is one final piece of this puzzle for the event before we look to potentially wrap up. Cottonee, evolving to Whimsicott to get the collection challenge done. And if I search up 4-star, we've had some strokes of luck. You obviously know about the pan pull, but Cottonee, 650 is a weather boosted 100%er from the wild. No idea where we picked this up. It very well could have been an incense ball with that high CP. So, for the collection challenge, we're going to use a Sunstone and chuck over the hundo to Whimsicott with the crown, and we'll max it at level 50, because why the hell not? And I tell you, this squad's killing me. Oh my god. Ah, cramp. Guys, cramp for a collection challenge. Ow. There is Whimsicott with the crown, people. That's fantastic. And I really like the fact that it's original. You know, costume Pokemon, it's new, not a repetition. Really nice to see. We're going to call it 100% Whimsy, and we'll give it the hundo tag, and we're going to put the best buddy to be done, but we are actually going to burn 338,000 Stardust and put it up to level 50, just because why the hell not? It was so high level anyway. Nice way to end the video, I think, there, unless we happen to get something rather juicy. So collection challenge is going to give us something. A glitch, seriously. I'm so done with, seriously, and thankfully Niantic are aware that this glitch is a thing, so hopefully in the next update it will be fixed, but it is bloody annoying. Please, there's the Cottonee, and 300 it is not. Obviously 300 CP is your 100%er from research, so that is that ticked off, and I'd call that actually quite a good successful day, to be honest. So I might press on and find a few more quests and do some more wild checks. So let's see, but of course let me know in the comments below, have you bagged a shiny already? Flabebe, Cutiefly, the costume, Cottonee, or has that Zarude research delivered you something good on the Zarude side or one of the encounters? Let me know in the comments below, I'd love to know. But now I need to stand up because it's hurting. And it looks like we're going to be wrapping up today's video with the camera potentially falling over. So, really hoping that we can pull in the Cottonee or the Cutiefly, or maybe even the Flabebe, the brand new one, before the end of the event. And we're definitely going to be back out grinding on the channel, so don't go anywhere, folks. Before we wrap up though, I do have to say, again, thank you very much to everybody who's on the rolling Patreon credits, every single one of the Patreon members, and we've had some recent additions. Welcome to the new folks as well. These are the people who continue to make this a possibility with extra support behind the scenes and all of that sort of jazz. Thank you so much. We wouldn't be able to make the content, the live streams and the live event travel happen if it wasn't for all of you. Looking forward to the rest of this event, quests, grinds, things to chase in the wild. It's looking like a really good one. Plenty to XL Candy grind. There's a Stardust boosted Pokemon in there as well, and Tapu Lele. That'll be next week's raid hour, so keep your eyes on the channel for that. But if I don't see you tomorrow with another video, don't forget Primal Groudon's raid day is Saturday, 2 to 5 PM your local time. We are going to be gunning for that Shundo as best we can. You can go and check out one of these 2 videos if you enjoyed today's little piece of content on the internet. They're both fantastic bits that you can go and enjoy as well. So I hope to see you all again. Until the next time, do take care.